latest Man City update released a few days ago. I covered a video on it yesterday, which you can check out in the iCard. Included the money truck heist, new lighting, a new racetrack, and the wallet system, as well as a bunch of other stuff. So I encourage you to click that video if you haven't already. But they also updated the testing server, which if you've seen our previous videos, you'll know that a testing server exists if you're Prestige 1 or above. You go into your phone, you go into the settings app, you scroll all the way down, and you'll see testing test server. You click on it, and you'll be teleported to the test server. So in today's video, we're going to check out the first person mode and the new movement mechanics that were added alongside this update. These are exclusive to the testing server. These should release next week, and we're going to try them out. But as you can see, there are a few bugs with it. I may remind you that this is a testing server, so not everything is going to be working smoothly. So we actually have 3 different mechanics. We have double jumping, we've got sliding, and we also have kind of barrel rolling, as you can see there. So when you run, the sneak and the crouch buttons, at least on mobile, turn into these buttons that are useful for the movement mechanics. You can actually jump up pretty much anywhere. As you can see, I can jump here, and then I can also see if I can get up on top of this. There you go. You can see that I can just easily escape if I want to. You can see that I'm climbing this hill right now. It's super easy to do if anti-cheat won't get in my way. And then we can also just slide down it. I literally just start running and boom, slide down it. I'm literally hands-free right now and I'm still sliding, and then boom, double jump while sliding onto this roof here. It's really cool. So in terms of barrel rolling, it's actually very simple. It's literally just a simple barrel roll. This is probably the most basic movement mechanic that's been added out of the 3, in my opinion. It could be useful in combat situations. For example, you just barrel roll to kind of avoid someone. Double jumping, as we covered earlier, it's really cool. It's kind of an interesting animation. It looks like you're kind of reaching up and then kind of doing the like kind of a front flip. But this is definitely my favorite one. You know, you can jump up really high places. For example, right here, these crates, I can literally just double jump up that one, double jump there, jump onto that, then we go on here and then double jump onto this platform if I can make it on there. And that was something you could never do before. You had to get in a vehicle, fly up, and then you had to, it was just a bit of a confusing process. It took a little while, but now you can just easily do it, which is actually really cool. And then of course we've got sliding. This is mostly useful for kind of hills if you want to quickly kind of go down the hill. As you can see, I just went down the Area 51 one, and I went down very quickly, as you can see. It's cool. It's not that useful in most situations. Like, you're not really going to need to slide, but kind of like the barrel rolling, I guess you could kind of use it to avoid some shots. In terms of each one though, I'll probably give a barrel rolling like a 6 out of 10. It's not 100% useful, while the sliding, I'll probably give it a 7, and then I think double jumping is incredible. I think 9 out of 10 for that, 100%. And then the other feature we have is simply just zooming in your camera, and as you can see, we've got first person mode enabled. So this is actually what our character sees. You can see that my arms are kind of running. You actually have some options in your settings. We've got first person body and first person body when you're using a weapon. So you can actually customize this. You can see that I can click it to faded, so my body is kind of translucent right now in this kind of mode, or you can just have it completely hidden and then you can't even see it except for my nerve ray. That'll probably be fixed. Personally for me though, I think opaque is probably the best in my opinion. If you just zoom in, you can look at that. It's so cool. And you can also do it with vehicles. So you can see that I'm in the one-off right now. We zoom in the camera and boom, we are inside this car. So this is really cool. Drifting in first person, it's definitely a new experience. I'm not quite used to it yet, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Also, just being kind of first person, not even seeing your body when you're in the vehicle is kind of weird, but I kind of like it at the same time. But this is definitely a surreal experience. This just looks insane. Like, imagine a year ago showing this now to someone that was like a year ago. Crazy. They're driving around in Mad City looking like this in first person mode. This is incredible. And as you could probably guess by the phone setting, we also have first person mode for weapons. Now this one is very useful. I can see a lot of people wanting to use this. Lots of people are kind of into first person shooters, so now we kind of have that feature in the game, especially now with kind of sliding and barrel rolling, double jumping as well. You can literally fire while sliding as well. Pretty cool. First person mode as well. You can also hide your body, just like with the other first person mode. So you can literally just see the gun. That's it if you want to. I think first person mode is definitely my favorite out of the features in terms of sliding, barrel rolling, double jumping, and first person mode, because it just offers a new perspective. I think this is very cool. I think it will appeal a lot of people. For me, I'm not really going to use this. I'm only going to really use it just kind of for fun, just to try it out, but I definitely see the appeal. I think this is really cool. So yeah, as I'm moving around jumping with some fans here, shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. This is very interesting. I'm a big fan of this. This should release in next week's update, which I believe is September 8th, if I'm not mistaken. So stay tuned for that. Very cool. Once again, we've got barrel rolling, we've got double jumping, we got sliding, and we have the first person mode, not only for vehicles and yourself, but also for weapons, which is really exciting. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so we can hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And if you want to check out my previous video going over the latest update in the main game, we've got the money truck heist, we've got the wallet system, we've got new lighting, new racetrack, tons of stuff in that video. You can click that video right there, and I'll see you there. Thank you so much for watching this video. My name is ATMD, and as always, Peace out.